Welcome back to 75 STI, and the Impreza, the 2024 6th generation Impreza has been announced. Hasn't been released yet as of this video, but we know and we have a general idea of what to expect. And I can't say I'm super surprised by any of the choices that they made. I am very happy with the choices that they've made, but here just to quickly break down a few things on what to expect, where Subaru is coming from, how this all fits in, and how it makes sense. So, hatchback only, which, given that this car started off with 3 body styles, you used to be able to get the Subaru Impreza. In '93, you could get it in a coupe, a sedan, or a wagon, or a hatchback, or whatever you'd like to call them. 2001 was the last year for the coupe, and then the Impreza sedan looks like the last year for the 4-door sedan. Again, not super surprised with that. Most of Subaru's Impreza sales have been hatchbacks. And then also given that the Impreza hatchback shares so many parts with the Crosstrek, and the Crosstrek was announced first earlier this fall in 2022, not surprised to see the sedan going the way of the Dodo. Also, if you haven't seen it, just my views on sedans in general, I'm not super heartbroken to see the Impreza sedan go away because the hatchback, I feel like it can actually help the Impreza survive in this crossover crazy market that we live in these days. It can be totally pitched as a cheaper and more affordable, more economical, fuel efficient version of the Crosstrek because the Impreza hatchback is a Crosstrek, just lower to the ground and without all the cladding. Purists like myself will see it the other way around. The Crosstrek is just a raised cladded version of an Impreza hatchback because the Impreza came first. So it's not surprising to see them just to help streamline the line, to help the Impreza survive in this climate where sedan sales are falling off. But hey, if you can offer a cheaper car with better fuel efficiency and most of the same capability as one of your hottest crossovers, because crossovers are all the craze because everyone wants to drive like they're in a Humvee, it's a great alternative, and I think will really help the Impreza survive. Also, that extra power boost. Yes, the Impreza 2.5 RS is back, and I'm super happy about this. I've already owned 2 Impreza 2.5 RSs before. Granted, both were in a coupe, and both were in a manual, but that's besides the point. Oh, speaking of the manual, if you've missed it, yeah, probably gone. They haven't mentioned it, and that's not a good sign. Other markets actually lost their manual versions of the Crosstrek before the US did. Actually, the US is the only place you could get a 6-speed manual Crosstrek up until I'm pretty sure recently. Again, they haven't announced that as of the video that I'm making now, but we're just going to assume the demise of the manual has come to the Impreza and Crosstrek simultaneously. But yeah, if you want a manual, you can just go to the Subaru's acronym cars. The BRZ and the WRX still offer manuals and are still mostly available in manuals, thankfully. They haven't pushed too many Subaru Performance Transmission models. Sorry, Subaru, didn't mean to call your CVT a CVT. They haven't pushed too many of those into the market. Automatic BRZs are pretty hard to come by as well. Most of those cars are in a manual. But if you want a hatchback, you still don't have the Lavorg or the WRX Sport Wagon in the States. In fact, you can't get those cars overseas in a manual, I don't think. If you're lost on what I'm talking about, the WRX Wagon lives. It just doesn't live here. I don't know why. And why we got just the Impreza hatchback 2.5 RS, but we're still missing the WRX Sport Wagon is beyond me. But we'll just take what we can at this point. So the Impreza is living on in a hatchback form only. You can still get it in the 2-liter, and then the Impreza 2.5 RS or the Impreza RS is going to give you that extra 2.5-liter engine, the WRX steering, some extra bits on there as well to make it even more fun to drive. They talked about how they changed the all-wheel drive system on this car as well to kind of help the car rotate a little bit more and just be more playful. So I'm really looking forward to driving one and seeing what it's like. Let me know what you guys think. Do you miss the sedan? Does it make sense that it's gone? So I'm not heartbroken that we've lost the sedan, that we've just got the hatchback. I'm glad the Impreza lives in general. But stay tuned for more, and leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you next time.